Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm Juan Diego from Spanish Hacks, and today we're going to talk about the 5 Spanish grammar rules which are crucial to be understood. ¡Vamos! Many people attend language schools and there they start learning grammar at different levels, but I think they learn as well grammar that is not crucial to be understood. So the main problem here is that if you want to really communicate with native speakers, what you really need to learn is the grammar, which is crucial. So how do you know that? Because at the language school, you're going just to follow what your teacher is telling to you and what your teacher is teaching you. So how to know what grammar is crucial and what grammar is not? Because honestly, when I'm learning a new language like German, like Russian, I really like to save as much time as I can because I really want to start speaking to people, right? If that's what you really want, then I'm going to share with you the 5 Spanish grammar rules which I think are crucial to be understood. And you're going to be surprised that there is one grammar rule that many people struggle with and is not really crucial. Keep watching to the end of the video and you'll know which grammar rules you should be learning even if you're a very beginner learner. Now, the first Spanish grammar rule that you should be learning from now on is ser and estar. So I'm going to help you a little bit because I want to make a video about explaining the whole uses of estar and ser in Spanish. But basically, ser is when something is permanent. Soy de México. That's permanent, that's not going to change. And estar is when you're talking about something temporal or a location. For example, estoy en el parque. An example very simple, and I think it's going to help you to identify very clearly when you should use whether estar or ser is about the feelings, about the emotions. If you're saying something like, I'm a happy person, that means that that's permanent, or at least it lasts for a long period of time. Then you should use soy, ser, for permanent things. Soy una persona feliz. But let's say you are just happy right now. That's something temporal, and then you should say estoy feliz. These are the basics, and I think you can survive with this. Let's go to the second one. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo están? Oigan, miren qué vista tan bonita tengo. Les voy a mostrar. Entonces, la segunda regla gramatical que debes aprender, que es crucial si estás aprendiendo español, son los verbos reflexivos. Y esto es algo con lo que mucha gente se confunde, porque en realidad, si tú usas un verbo como ir y este se convierte en algo reflexivo como irse, cambia completamente el significado de lo que estás diciendo. Por eso, cuando un verbo es reflexivo, tienes que tener mucho cuidado y tienes que aprender a usarlo. Algo muy rápido y muy básico que te puede ayudar a que puedas dominar esto de una manera, pues, muy simple, es lo siguiente. Por ejemplo, si tú usas to go and to leave, it's totally different. It's the same verb, but to leave becomes reflexive and it has a different meaning. I mean, it has that meaning. To leave se vuelve reflexivo y entonces esto cambia completamente el significado de lo que estás diciendo. Te voy a dar un tip que te puede ayudar muchísimo a que puedas entender súper simple y súper rápido cómo usar estos verbos reflexivos. Por ejemplo, tengo que irme, estás conjugando I have, pero el verbo reflexivo, to leave, entonces en infinitivo tienes que hacer esto. Dejas el verbo en infinitivo ir y agregas el objeto al final y es una sola palabra, irme. Pero esto cambia si lo que estás conjugando es el verbo reflexivo. Por ejemplo, I'm leaving. Cuando estás conjugando, lo que tienes que poner al inicio es el objeto y tienen que ser 2 palabras separadas. Me voy. Vamos con la tercera regla. So, the rule you should be learning to use your Spanish learning from now on is the past tense. So, I made a video about this, about the pretended and the imperfect past tense, which is something that I've been hearing a lot of people struggling with, and you can check it here because I think this video, well, at least many people have been telling me that this helps them a lot. So you can check it out. Basically, the preterite and the imperfect past tense is very simple to use, even though the conjugations maybe are not that simple. We use the imperfect past tense when we are bringing something from the past to the present, a memory, something like that. I'm telling a story, for example. And then we use the preterite when something during the story shows up, but it ended. I remember when I was a kid and then I saw a bird. I think that's the same line I used in that video. So check it out. It's better there. Let's go with the fourth grammar rule. Whew. Look, I made some friends here. Say hi. By the way, guys, on the description below you're going to see the link to join the Spanish Hacks membership, where I'm helping people to get confidence with their Spanish through the language coaching session, where I help you to develop the language structure of the Spanish language in your mind easily, so you can learn more grammar and more vocabulary by your own. And the conversational sessions where I speak to you and I help you to correct your mistakes, but without interrupting you in the process. So go check it out in the description below and in the first comment, because we're having a lot of fun there and I would love to see you there. Alright, the fourth grammar rule that you should be learning is the connectors, the verb connectors. For example, I'm going to put you 3 examples. The first one is to go. When you use the verb to go, the next part should be connected by a. For example, voy a bailar. The second one is to have. When you use the verb to have plus an infinitive verb, you need to use the connector que. Tengo que trabajar. And the third example is the verb to try. We have 2 ways to say this. The first one is intentar, which doesn't need any connector, and the other one is tratar. This one needs a connector. Trato de aprender español. The connector is de. If you search on Google Spanish verb connectors, you're going to be able to learn the basic ones, and those are going to be very, very helpful. Hey guys, I told you all my recent stories on Instagram that I just arrived here and I don't have any friends, like real friends. I've just met a lot of people, but right now I just met a very good friend, so I'm going to introduce you to Camila. Oye, enséñales cómo hablas español. ¿Cómo te llamas? Now the bonus here is the subjunctive. So I've heard many people struggling with this tense in Spanish, and I would say this is not really crucial in your learning in order to be understandable for other native speakers. If you are a person who have a C1 or you are learning in order to become a C2 level in Spanish, then you should be learning, you should be mastering the subjunctive. If you're not, if you're A1 to B2, then forget about the subjunctive. Honestly, we're going to understand what you want to say. Skip the subjunctive for now. Focus on communicating and connect with native speakers, and that's going to be very, very helpful. So if you want me to make that video about the subjunctive, the way I understand it and the way I help my clients to understand the subjunctive, let me know on the comments below, and I'm going to make that video soon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I will upload different and great content about the Mexican slang and about the different words that can make sense in English but not in Spanish, so you can understand how to use them properly. And remember that learning a new language is all about to go and speak to native speakers so you can get confidence and connect with them. Don't forget to subscribe, turn that little bell if you want to know when I upload a new video, and share this video if it helped out a little bit with your Spanish, so I can help more and more people. And I'll see you next week with another video to boost your Spanish learning. Adios!